me, Tiana from Mind Body Movement Center. This short workout is going to involve a physio ball. I'll have links for where you can get one if you don't have one. You want to find one that's appropriate size for you. They come in different sizes. So if you get one that's a petite size and you get a ball this size, it's probably going to be a little bit big to manage. So look at the sizing on those and make sure that you have the right size. Make sure that it does have um, some give, but you don't want it too squishy either. You don't want to just be collapsing into it. It should give you some force coming back into you. So I'm also using some light weights. I have 3 pounders here. You could go anywhere from 1, 2s, 3s, even 5s if you're really feeling strong, rambunctious. I have my feet option. I'm going to give you some feet options. So you could be down on your knees with your body leaning over it and your feet supported or unsupported. So it just depends on how much. If you have the wall support, it can give you a little bit more feedback so that you have something to push against, though it's not necessary. The other option is to be up on your with your knees off the floor, and you want it sort of mid-belly space. You don't want it to be too far forward into your hips for this particular series, and then you don't want to be too far back. All right, so here we go. We're going to do a couple arm ones and then land with a leg one, and then we'll circle back and do them all over. So find yourself on your abdomen and decide. Hopefully you've already figured out which version you're going to do. I'm going to have my feet on the wall and my legs straight. Weights are in the hand. If you're using them, you're coming out into a T shape. I'm going to back this up a little bit. There we go. All right. Palms are facing forward. On the exhale, you're going to lift and then back down. If you find an inhale, join me now if you haven't already. If you find an inhale works better, go for that. I care that you're breathing, and that's all. So neck is in neutral. Try not to go too far down or too far up. And the shoulder blades are giving a little squeeze to the back body. Your belly is lifting away from the ball every time you lift. That's why I like the exhale. Doing 10. I think we're at 6 here. 2 more. Last one. All right, weights come down, knees come down. Take a little stretch of that ball forward. Arms are reaching, or if it feels better, you can kind of just lay over the ball and relax your head and your back. All right. The next one we're going to be going swimming. I know this is not how you swim. So again, knees could be down for this option as you're swimming through, weighted or unweighted. Or join me with knees off the floor if you'd like. And say you start with the weights and then you get halfway through and think, I'm not going to be able to finish. Just let the weights go. Continue. So here we go. We're swimming. If you need to find an angle of the arm as you reach forward or back that feels better, you can come out more to a Y shape. So it's 10 on each side. 2 more if you're with me. Keep breathing. All right, set them down. Rest the knees if they're not already. Take a little stretch in any way that feels good for you. All right. Last arm ones here is we're going to make a W shape. So if you're on the ball, it's like so, like so. Just keep a little open W shape. All right, knees down or lifted, your choice. Here we go. We start in the center, open up W, and then come back, not quite to center. Exhale. Every exhale is an opportunity to lift your belly away from the ball. 3 more. Last one. right, not so bad, right? We'll come around to those again. This last one is a little bit of legs, core, and not more legs than arms and core. All right, so this one we walk all the way forward. All right, so bottom one foot can be on the floor. Your hands are right under your shoulders. Push the earth away from you, and you're lifting that one leg up. This is why the ball size is very necessary to be appropriate for you. Join me if you haven't already. Neck's in neutral, not looking too far down or too far forward. 3, 2, 1. Probably did a few extra on that side. Foot lands and then back up. So again, that foot could be against the wall if you've figured out how to support yourself there. Join me now. Exhale as we lift. Keep pushing the floor away. All right, come on back down. An ottoman would work really well too if you don't have a ball or it just feels unsteady today. All right, give it a stretch out. All right, and we're back up. All right, we're going to go through those 2 more times. We get to do this. Yes, we get to do this. All right, if you went knees down last time, you might want to stay there. Or maybe you've got the handle on it and you want to try knees up. Or maybe you went knees up and you want to go knees down. It's all good. All right, belly skin drawn slightly inward. Exhale, lift. We got 10. Squeeze the shoulder blades. If you find your shoulders creeping into your ears, your weight's too heavy, or drop the knees. 2 more. Great, we'll have about a 30-second rest. Give a little stretch out. And then we got the swimmers on deck. All right, here we go. Go ahead and plant yourself, just whatever position you've decided upon is the best for this. Weights or no weights, here we go. So every time I reach forward, I'm exhaling. Shoulder blades out of the ears. Core's gently engaged. Halfway there. Drop to the knees if you need to finish. Last one. All right, give it a rest. We'll do this at the end, but you can just kind of let your body drape over. I'll show you just a different way to do a little bit more lumbar traction. But just kind of letting your hips, your low back kind of sink down and your upper back wrap around. Full breath. That can be hard to breathe a little bit if it's on your chest. So if you find that you're short of breath, just come off the ball. All right, we got those W's coming up. Find the position that feels best for you. Knees down or up, weights or no weights. Here we go. 10 on deck. Squeeze and down. Exhale as you lift. You got this. You showed up today. 3 more. Again, if your shoulders are creeping up, weight's too heavy, or drop the knees. Last one. All right. Let's do like a little cat and cow on the ball. You're round and arch, round and arch. Okay, let's finish up the second round with your donkey kicks. So one foot is down, the other knee is bent, and you're kicking up. Exhale, hands are right under your shoulders and pressing the earth away. Halfway there. 9, last one. Great. Rest that other foot down. One more round of 10. Other side. Exhale as you kick. Try to kick straight up, not out to the side. Halfway there. Push the floor away. 9, last one. All right, and rest. Do a little hip swivel. Okay, yeah, let's complete. I was gonna say other side, but nope, we're going right through the round again. We've got those T's on deck, knees up or down. Last round, you can do this. Whew, here we go. Palms face forward, squeeze, and back down. Gentle drawing in of the belly center. Next in neutral, not too far down or lifted. Halfway there. Two more. Last one. All right. Give it a shake out. Any little stretches you want to do. If you ever feel like the knees aren't in a good space to be doing stuff on your knees, you can always put the ball up on your couch or table. Couch is probably better because it's a little bit more supportive. And just do all the same exercises there without having to go down. All right, let's send it on out. We've got swimmers. Like, where are we? Forgot. Swimmers. All right. Find your leg position. Here we go. Weights or unweights? Unweights, unweighted. Gentle drawing in of the belly center. Two more or three more. Last one. All right. No shame in the game if you ever need to let the weights go for any repetitions. As long as you're moving and grooving, you're still working your core, your arms. When you come back around, maybe you only got through 2 rounds with weights, but the next round, like 3 rounds down the way of doing this, you're able to hold the weights the whole time. Here we go. Let's go for that W. Again, legs up or down, weighted or unweighted. Exhale to lift. Halfway there. 9, last one. Woohoo! Arms are done. We've just got our leg version left, the donkey kicks. Give it about 30 seconds or so. Get your little stretches in, and then we'll finish with a couple ball stretches. All right, ready for that last version? Here we go. Take it forward, 1 foot's down, hands are right under your shoulders, push the earth away, bend that other leg, and kick it up. Very simple to put this up on a couch and lean over the ball there too for this if you don't want to be on your feet. I mean, land it on your feet. You're still going to have 1 foot down. 3 more. Doesn't matter how high you lift. I'd rather have good control than a high lift. Whew, last round. Here we go. We can do this. Gentle drawing of the navel. Exhale, lift. Foot straight up. Push the earth away with those hands. You can always be on fist too if it bothers your wrist. Now 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, from there, if you wanted to get a little bit of lumbar traction, you just kind of let your feet graze the floor, your knees hang a little bit wide and open. Let your head drop. You know, this is probably not everyone's favorite to let their head drop. So if you needed to, you could lift it up. But you're just letting everything hang. Can be a little bit of traction here. So the knees up is kind of crucial for that. You could certainly do it knees down. You'll still get a little bit of a stretch in the low back, but not as much of that traction of the kind of pelvis heading away from the upper spine. All right, come on out of that. Let's take the ball forward. You're going to stretch it over to the side. So I'm walking the ball over towards the left. My right arm is reaching a little farther than my left one, and I sit my hips back to the right. And then you can play with the angle. You can go a little bit farther, a little bit closer. But you're breathing into that right side body. I usually say like 2 breaths there is probably enough, and then switch it over. You can always revisit it. All right, you're back to center. We can do one to the front. Very high puppy dog pose. If this bothered your shoulders, you can flip your palms up, try different angles of the arms. All right, there you have it. There's your quick PhysioBall workout, getting core, shoulders, and legs. All right, revisit it, see how well you improve. See you next time.